Yeah, but this is the final weekend of the regular season. Obviously, this team hopes to be playing a lot more hockey, but is there an opportunity for you even quickly to just kind of reflect a little bit on this first year as captain of the Amherst?
Yeah, I guess I haven't really taken the time to reflect quite yet. Just feels like we're still right in the middle of things, and like you said, still planning on playing much longer. But overall, I feel like it's been a successful year so far. We've put ourselves in a pretty good position going into playoffs. We get home ice. Obviously, it would have been nice to have first place, but it was a really challenging division this year, and I'm proud of how the boys played, and I'm proud of where we're at so far.
Been with this organization for several seasons. I feel like it's normal to go through ups and downs. I don't think there were a whole lot of downs this year. This team has, at least through 70 games, felt fairly consistent. Would you agree?
Yeah, I think maybe just a couple small stretches, but never really extending, I feel like, more than 3 games, where maybe we lost more than 3 games once or twice, but I think I'm really proud of how we bounced back after losses. Some of the ugly ones, like in Charlotte, or there was one here a couple of weeks ago where, Belleville, where you just get, outplayed, and that's going to happen. But the next night, I think we responded really well, and I think that's a sign of a mature, really good team.
More piece to this, like why this team has been so successful?
I think there's many answers to that. I think we have great depth at every position. Starting in goal, we have elite goaltending, which is vital to anyone's success in hockey. And I think our young guys have been great. Sometimes it's a challenge for guys to come into this league and adapt and change to the speed and physicality and schedule and whatnot. And I think they've done a great job. And then also I just think we have a lot of veteran guys that have been here for a while that have carried out the culture from past years and done a great job. And then the coaching staff as well has just allowed us for guys to just play within their own style and their own creativity, and not limiting guys to too much structure, but also giving us the freedom to go out there and play within ourselves. And I think that's been a big key as well.
This has seen this performance on the ice, but you referenced culture. I think that is a lot more off the ice. How much has what's taken place away from the ice or even away from the rink, how much has that contributed to this team's success?
I think it's probably a bigger piece than maybe outsiders, fans, even management at times recognize that is just like so key. You look at the teams that have won in the NHL and have had lots of success. It seems like, there's a core group of guys that really build that culture, whether it's outside the rink, just gatherings, making everyone's family feel at home, or on the ice in practice and whatnot. I think it's really important, and we've got that. I was lucky to kind of have that handed over to me from past coaches and leadership, but I feel like we've done a pretty good job of carrying it on.
I knew last year about all the things that you had done, be it pregame routines, vision training. We talked about a lot of different things. You're a student of the game. This year, first little while was a struggle for you. You kind of picked it up. I think you look as close to your MVP season as you have all year. Did you make any adjustments, be it mental, something on the ice, angling, anything different that resulted in the change?
I think at the beginning of the year, when you are stepping into that leadership role, there's a lot that is put on you, especially for first time I've been a leader since college. A lot of new responsibilities, trying to be as selfless for the team as possible and maybe put some of those things behind me early in the year in order to make sure that other guys were having success. I feel like I've found a way to balance that while also helping the team in my own way. I think I've really prioritized and I've always prioritized this, but I've really studied face-offs and tried to make that just an area that I take a lot of pride in and continue to get better at. I feel like as you get older and have been around so long, it becomes just the smallest of details that you're looking into, and less of big area stuff. So I'd say that's probably one area that I've really tried to get better at.
Last thing I'll ask is last Friday, massive crowd here for Hall of Fame night. Expected to be a big one tonight as well, and we know how playoffs are here. How real is that home ice advantage, and how real can that advantage be when the crowd gets rocking in Blue Cross?
Awesome. Unfortunately, we came up short on Hall of Fame night, but the crowd was incredible. Hopefully that's what's to come in playoffs. It's definitely a huge advantage. It's nice that this year also that we start game 1 and 2 here. Hopefully we can jump on them early, and they, it looks like potentially we're playing Syracuse, and they travel well there as well. It's been in past years, it's been a big advantage too. So I would expect nothing less. The fan base is great. The team's historic and been here for a long time, and it shows. And I'm excited. And playoffs are obviously the best time, and the fans show up for it.